Hey Joe, you got a couple minutes? I want to share with you a couple different things. Obviously one of the things that we're really passionate about at Mr. Sparky is safety and making every home safer than we found it. Um, and so it starts with smoke detectors. So I want to pull this down and share with you something about this. There are two visual signs that we know a smoke detector has expired. One of them is every manufacturer since 1999 has put a born on date on the back of every one of their smoke detectors, so you know the date that that it was born. And the reason why that's important is because the manufacturer and also the National Fire Protection Agency says that after 10 years these smoke detectors have expired. So that's a visual sign that we can pull it down and look and see if this smoke detector has expired without doing any testing or anything like that. And so this smoke detector was born on May 4th, 2000. So obviously it's over 18 years old. It's expired at this time. But one of the other visual signs that we can tell that this thing has expired is if you notice that yellow color. Do you have any idea why this smoke detector is so yellow? When we pulled it down, it's typically very, very white, and now it's yellow. Why do you think that? Why do you think it's yellow? Yeah, most people don't have any idea why it's discolored like that. And well, this is a ionization smoke detector, and it's the most common smoke detector. It's in probably 95% plus of homes around the world that have smoke detectors in them are ionization smoke detectors. And the way these work is they have a little smoke chamber in here, and that's where the smoke enters inside of the smoke chamber. And inside of that smoke chamber, they have these radioactive particles inside of that. And in between those radioactive particles, they have this charge that goes in between those radioactive particles all the time. And so when anything enters into that smoke chamber and disrupts that charge, then the alarm goes off. It could be dust, it could be dander or smoke, or debris of any type that gets inside of that smoke chamber could interrupt that charge and make the alarm go off. Well, that we know through studies, and the reason why that these things only have a 10-year lifespan is because through time that radioactive particles begin to dissipate out of that smoke chamber, and that's what ends up discoloring these smoke detectors. Now obviously it's not enough to hurt you, and we know that studies also show that after 5 years these smoke detectors have lost 50% of their detecting capabilities. So that's important. If you're losing that much and you're at 18 years, it's something we definitely want to look at out there. And ionization, honestly, is only one form. Obviously, it's one of the forms of smoke detectors that are out there. Unfortunately, it's probably not the best one to detect fires inside of homes. Studies show that most fires in homes are the slow smoldering fires that end up causing the fatalities and a lot of injuries from smoke and smoke inhalation and different things like that. They just don't do a great job of detecting that quickly. They're more designed to detect a fast flaming fire. There's another form, it's called a photoelectric, that's designed, and it does a really good job of detecting slow smoldering fires. So we always suggest that you have a dual technology, one that detects fast flaming fires and one that detects those deadly slow smoldering fires. So it's very important that you have a dual technology in here to keep your family safe. And studies show that it could save you over 20 minutes in those slow smoldering fires. It could be more than that, but definitely up to 20 minutes. And in 20 minutes you could get your family out safely and maybe even save the home. There's a lot that you can do in 20 minutes. So anytime that we find a smoke detector that's this, so we definitely want to make sure and make you aware of what that is. Joe, do you have any questions about that?